Real quick in the comment section below, can you guys let me know if you enjoy this kind of minimalist commentary style? Trying to upload some more videos in between those longer commentary cuts usually take a bit to make, especially as I'm going to be returning to school in a few weeks here. But just go ahead and let me know in the comments if you enjoy this commentary style. All right, so lately the talk of the town has been, where is GTA 6 trailer 3? You know, we got trailer 1 at the tail end of 2023 in December. After it got leaked on Twitter, they had to release it on YouTube. And then they went on a little hiatus. 517 days later, we got GTA 6 trailer 2. Trailer 2 was very well received. We got the website overhaul. We got to learn more about our two main protagonists. We got to learn more about some of the more narrative central characters. We got some names. We got some locations, 6 major locations that are going to be present in the state of Leonida. And then they went on another hiatus. Now, it's important to mention that the game was delayed with trailer 2. It was very upsetting to people, but this information surely was going to be enough to hold us over for a year because it was delayed in May of 2025, just ahead of the Take-Two earnings call. Well, it got delayed again. Unfortunately, the game was delayed again, and this was an absolute gut wrencher because it was already delayed by a year. People felt like we'd been waiting 2 years since after the release of trailer 1. Well, technically a year. It was December of 2023, but another, few months in the oven for this was just an absolute gut wrencher. But after the second delay, people were like, okay, at this point, the wait just absolutely has to be worth it. It's gotta be worth it. Now, heading into 2026, we start hearing more about the game. Strauss Zelnick, he's going on a media run. He's talking about the game. He's saying that it's coming out November 19th. He's very confident about it. He's reaffirming it in the investor calls. And he says something very interesting, actually. He says, you'll be pretty astonished by the creativity Rockstar's marketing team will bring to consumers in the coming months. And this is basically where our story begins. It begins in mid-June, when Rockstar had announced that pre-orders were officially going live before the end of the month. They showed off the cover art. We got 60 new screenshots. It was another big info dump, essentially covering the customization aspect of the game, although specifically the customization aspect of the game when you shell out an extra $20. So yeah, I mean, there was another controversy around that as well. But generally, at least like for the first few days, because I mean, you know how folks are. Generally, people rejoice for the first few days. And then it was back. It was back to dooming. It was back to glooming. It was back to bitching, complaining, whining, nonstop. They said, where's Rockstar? This is the biggest game of all time. Why are they being so silent? And we all know what Rockstar was doing. They were putting out 50% off peaches and beans, GTA Online bonuses, log into GTA Online before insert dates for an extra 1 million GTA dollars. They were retweeting the releases for Circa Loco Records. They're taking their sweet time because they know that people are starving for the game. They're starving for more information about the game. Every day that passes, they're thinking about it. They wake up, GTA 6, eat GTA 6, shit, GTA 6, sleep, GTA 6. And then a whole month goes by. July, they don't say anything about the game. Nothing at all about the biggest game of all time. Could you guess what the internet had to say? Oh, idiots. They're dumb. They're stupid. I don't know what Rockstar's marketing team is doing. Where's the creative marketing? Where's the astonishing marketing? Maybe the real marketing was the friends we made along the way, etc., etc. They're saying it's the biggest game of all time. I mentioned this earlier, but this is like one of the frequent tropes that people like to use. How are they not making it seem as if it's the biggest game of all time? How are they not putting this game everywhere? The silence may be annoying now, but when they actually kick off the marketing, you'll be sick of it. You'll be seeing this game in your mirror. You'll be seeing the game when you go to bed. It'll be everywhere. And then Rockstar
He has to
spoke.
do this.
They said that they're going to be premiering an extended look of GTA 6 on Netflix in late August. It's going to premiere on Netflix. It'll be free on YouTube 6 hours after. And that's part of the controversy too, is that it's on a paywall streaming service. But it's so beside the point because it's a premiere, like it's going to be on YouTube for free and people are going to pirate it. They don't give a fuck about the repercussions or the perceived repercussions. We don't know if Netflix is going to take any action because, you know, I mean, the thing's going to be everywhere anyway. It's going to be on Twitter within the first half hour. It's the first official gameplay of the most anticipated game of all time. The most anticipated, as they say, entertainment product of all time. I think people are going to stream it, most likely. I think it's very likely that we're going to be blown away by what Rockstar has to show for us. And it's on a pretty big stage. I mean, you're talking about Netflix is a platform for people who are fans of TV shows and films. It's not necessarily a platform. No, not necessarily. People are not getting Netflix subscriptions to play games. So it is one of those things where they're trying to get as many eyes as possible on the game. And Netflix has been trying to broaden their horizons for a while now. They have actually been getting more into interactive media. Some of the Rockstar games are on Netflix. And I don't think there's any huge backlash on this. You need a paywall to play those. Did anyone consider that when they tried to premiere the first trailer that it got leaked, like we mentioned in the beginning of the video? Oh no, they didn't. Because among the people who are whining and complaining about this quote unquote bad marketing, there's people out there who are like, well, I don't care if Rockstar gets leaked again. Bring the kid back. I want more leaks. I want more security breaches. But it's not even the first time that they've done this kind of thing either. They did it for Red Dead Redemption 1, Fox News. They had a premiere on there. When a lot of game coverage used to be done by Physical Magazine, you know, special editions. I know Game Informer is a fond memory for a lot of people. And again, it's a premiere. It's going to be free on YouTube 6 hours later. But despite the fact, is it not the thing that we've been requesting, that we've been asking for? Oh man, people have got to know about the biggest game of all time. Why is it not everywhere? Well, now it is. The people on Netflix who are going to watch Stranger Things season whatever, or On My Block, or Obsession, whatever's on Netflix, I don't know. I mean, this is a big thing. You got to understand by Rockstar doing this, what category they're putting themselves in. I mean, some really huge events. We're talking about that one event that they held in Brazil with the giant media personalities like actors and whatnot, where they were covering some of the new trailers and things that were coming out. They were airing NFL games on there. They had those giant boxing cards. Canelo Crawford, Jake Paul versus Anthony Joshua, Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson being the biggest one, I think. It's an event. It's a big thing. GTA 6 is now in that category. And I guess it's one of those things where it's like, oh, well, you know, they're targeting for the normies now. They've gone mainstream. Yeah, I mean, it's been mainstream. It's been mainstream since and before that 13 years everybody likes to reference for allegedly how long they've been waiting for a new entry. It's been mainstream for longer than that. And when Strauss Zelnick says, although I usually don't take his word to heart, that they're going to be doing some creative, astonishing marketing for the upcoming title, I'd say this is a pretty damn good way of doing it. I'd say that since they've already captured our attention, they're not marketing the game for us anymore. Now they're marketing the game for the people who have not been convinced to go out and buy a PS5 to get GTA 6 yet, or for the people who have one who haven't been convinced to pre-order the game yet. And it did always seem a little funny to me that people who have already been sold on the game want more marketing material. They want to be sold the game that they bought. And the reason this is incredibly interesting to me is because if people weren't that hungry for the game, they wouldn't be going all out like this. If people were treating this game like it was any other, and they will tell you themselves, the fan base will tell you themselves that it's not just any other game, then Rockstar would be trying to get people's attention like every other developer in the industry does, because they need people to play them. They get to be as silent for as long as they are for two reasons. One, because they're polishing the game to an extreme degree. Considering how large we're anticipating the game to be, it is, I can't even imagine what the QA team is going through, what the localization team is going through. It's got to be crazy. And it's just the level of entitlement. It does get to a point. It's entertainment. It's supposed to be fun. You're supposed to enjoy the thing that you're engaging with. But instead, it just seems that we've made it a point. Like every little thing has to be something to complain about. It's got to be a problem. When they're being too silent, it's a problem. When they're speaking, it's a problem. They're not speaking how you want them to speak. They're not speaking when you want them to speak. You want them to speak frequently. Okay, well, now they start speaking frequently. Okay, well, I want them to speak more frequently. It's got to always be an issue. And do not get me wrong. I've had a fair share of criticizing Rockstar myself. The video that's currently popping off for my channel right now, we need to talk about Rockstar Games, is kind of saying, hey, I'm a little worried about this company. Probably going to talk about the Ultimate Edition stuff in a separate video. It's probably going to continue to get out of hand. I imagine there's going to be a lot more complaining when we get the extended look in late August. But if you enjoyed the video, would love to read your thoughts in the comment section below. Be sure to leave a like, subscribe with that bell so that you never miss another one. But trying to do some more live streams here in a bit, especially as we get closer to the launch of the game, just covering stuff, talking about stuff, maybe even a podcast. I think that'd be cool. Would love to know your thoughts, and I will see you next time.